going on out the YouTube family? This is Samuel Leggett representing Team JVS. Thank you guys for all the birthday shout outs on Friday, I think. I don't know what the day is. But hopefully you guys just finished watching this episode because I'm going to be talking spoilers. I will say off rip, this was an excellently executed episode with a whole lot of callbacks. Like people that I have not seen on The Walking Dead for years, like made like guest appearances. I think some of this was definitely like reshot, and then some of it was taken from initial footage and they just kind of overlaid it with like green screen stuff. Some of the green screen work in this one was amazing. Honestly, the scene that I'm talking about with the Negan scene, that was amazing. Very heartfelt, but it's kind of like at the end of the episode, I was kind of like, does Michonne need her own show? Like, low-key? But it's like, I know where it's all going. But this is Denai's very last episode. Thank you, Danai Gurira, for everything you've done. I can't wait to see what you're going to do with your movie career, and as well as other shows and tasks you're going to be working on soon to come. You have been not only an asset of this show in its entirety, but you are as equal to what Rick put and drove for the show than anyone else that is up here, including like Norman Reedus and all the other major cast members that are up there, like Jeffrey Morgan. So yeah, alright, so the spoilers about to begin. So this episode was crazy because your boy Virgil, I didn't trust him from rip. I was kind of like, why, if he survived this long without killing anybody, how is he sane? You know what I'm saying? Like you know, like he even kind of like gave you and Judith the okie doke before at Oceanside, so you know for a fact you can't trust him. Either way, I was kind of like, yo, this dude is off. Like he's off track. When she was there and she was like not telling him where the ammunitions are and stuff like that, I was kind of like, yeah, I don't trust this. But then when he was like, yeah, go up in this building, like go find my dead family that I can't kill. I'm like, bruh, like Morgan got over it. You can get over it. Nah, forget that, fam. Like I would just have dipped right then and there. I'd be like, yo, take me back. We're going back right now. But all of it was for a driven purpose ultimately towards the end. But when she went in there and he was behind her, I was like, nah, at least, Michonne, at least leave him outside. Don't bring him in there. But she, of course, mowed him down like the savage that she is. Either way, it's kind of like it makes sense why she was not in the fight. Like why it was taking her so long to get back. But then when she went in and like he just kind of like went off, locked her tail in there, I was kind of like, yo, how is she passing out? All these sound like she's like sitting there losing time. I was like, bro, like I did not want my girl to go out like this. I was like, if they killed her, I would have been done. I would have been for real done. If anything, what they did is they elevated her character arc. It's kind of like they added her to this pinnacle that I was kind of like, this needs to be more. I need to see more, but I'll get to that in just a second. The moment, for real, when like she started tripping out and then started going through these facts, I was like, but no, she saved Andrea. Andrea didn't die then. But I know for a fact, like, that was definitely, like, a redone or reshot scene. It was dope to see the actress that played the role, Andrea, back. But when Negan and his group found her, when, like, she ended up joining Negan's group, and then you had the scene, bro. Like, actually, I was like, yo, I'm still traumatized by that joint. And you gonna let, like, legit, like, Michonne do this? Like, I was, like, legit losing. That was a very well executed, like, chrome key, CGI, like green screen moment, or if it was real, I don't know. I really have no idea. Like it looked like it might have been legit reshot. Either way, it was a dope scene. Then, like, of course, she gets killed off, but it just kind of like showed like what would have happened if she went like the different route. You know what I'm saying? Before Rick kind of brought her in and stuff like that. But even crazier than that, this is where things start to get really juicy. When she gets out. You know, she talks to the guy and like he kind of takes her back to her stuff and she sees these boots and I was like, boots? I don't know, two people wear boots and that's Judith, Rick, and you know, the governor. But I was like, maybe they're Rick's, and then she just loses it. Like, where'd you get these boots? And so when she taking him back to the ship, and I was like, yo, that's an old iPhone. But I was like, that look like Michonne. That look like Carl or Judith. Yo, that says Rick. Let's go. Let's go. Rick movie, AMC, Walking Dead. Where is that movie at, fam? Where is that movie? Y'all already shoot it? Y'all been shooting it? Because if y'all already shot it and y'all been shooting it, like we need that in our lives right now. If these are a 3-movie arc, let's have them right now. Because the end of that, for real, yo, shout out to my man King Bash for being, it took me out of the emotional elevation of the scene because I know how funny of a comedian he is and content creator he is. But, I mean, it still didn't, like, flutter it, but I was kind of like, if it had been anybody else, I was kind of like, yo, this is insane. Like, there's an army of humans. There's more humans there than I've seen of actual herds. And so I was kind of like, yo, y'all gotta expand this. Like, Michonne, you gotta go help them. Like, you gotta, like, change the scope of where history can go with this. And so it all goes back to, like I said, like, this is gonna be the next stage of what AMC is gonna be doing with The Walking Dead. I think the problem is that they're trying to add too many different fingers and too many different pots. I haven't been even looking at Fear the Walking Dead. I heard it's been great. They got a whole nother 3rd show that's coming up, and it's kind of like, I think what that does is oversaturating the content that they already have. Versus, instead of coming out with that 3rd whatever show, they should have laid the foundation that after this episode, we should see a legit trailer of The Walking Dead movie. That literally should be, it shouldn't even be thought about, like, whatever this 3rd show is. Because if they would have waited and then gave us that, like, bruh, like, you know how many people right now, especially y'all, we all quarantined right now, if we were being like, yo, can I get a preview though? Can I see Rick though? Like, we would be flipping the freak out. So, I mean, it was a great platform for this movie. Like, for real. Like, I'm all the way there. For whatever this movie's gonna be, I'm there. And again, shout out to Denai for everything she's done for this show. Like, she's definitely been like an elevation of an amazing female character, like in any of the different genres of this stage. And so, definitely it'd be sad to see her leave the show. I think it was a really good send-off, all things considered, especially with her talking with Judith and strong as Judith actually is. So it's kind of like, even if she does meet up with Rick and years do pass, like Judith, I know is the type of character who will survive, just because she learned from some of everybody. Like, if anybody can survive, it's definitely gonna be Judith. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this review. Talk to you guys soon. Keep it locked. JVS Wing and stop. God bless you guys. Peace.